Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
It's a very special week this week. So maybe like 4 years ago, we did 2 back-to-back Get to Know Your Host episodes, and I had a sheets of paper with random questions on them, and I came across them. So that's what we're doing this week.
We have done this before.
Yeah, it was like 4 years ago. It was like Get to Know Your Host episodes. So here we go. I'm gonna pick a sheet and pick a question. Let's go. There's like hundreds of questions on these sheets. All right. What one crime would you pick permanent immunity to?
What one crime would I want, like for everyone or just for me?
For you. It gives 2 examples here. It says selling weed or fraud, but we're eliminating that. It's just going to be what one crime, if you could just do that crime and never get caught, what would you do?
What would I do? Theft, obviously.
Theft?
That's got to be the big one.
Yeah.
Like, does this mean like I walk into a bank and I just say, hey, give me all the money and they give it to me, or I have to like actually get away with the theft?
What do you want it to be?
I mean,
it's your world.
Okay,
bro.
so under this, I could just walk into any store, take something off the shelf, and then walk out.
And they're like, "See you later, TNT."
Yeah, and they're just like, "Bye." Or is it like they can catch me, take the stuff back, and then like I have to go to court, and they're like, "Okay, he has immunity." You know, be on your way, sir.
They just slap you on the wrist and grab the gold chain that you stole from the jewelry store.
Because if I have to get away with the theft, I'm not like, man, come on. I don't know how. I'm not a criminal. I don't know how to get away with theft. I feel you
because like if I could just walk into like I'm like, man, I'm thirsty. Just walk into 7-Eleven, grab like a Dr. Pepper and a cinnamon bun, walk out.
Yeah.
Like, see you later, Jonas. And I'm just like, later, buddy. Like walk into a bank, just grab a stack of hundos.
Yeah, but if I have to like actually like sneak the snack into my jacket and walk out, and they're like, I'm on camera, and they're like, this guy keeps stealing, but they're like, we can't prosecute him,
but he's got immunity.
He's not allowed to come in our store anymore because everybody knows. I don't like that.
Theft would be good, like if that was the case. Fraud, like you could just like, because fraud is like theft, but you do it like virtually. So you could just like hack into stuff and steal all the money you want.
So yeah, that's kind of isn't that kind of like theft?
It's fraud, or you could create a Ponzi scheme and just like people give you money and then you use that money to pay other people and they keep giving you money. So there's never really like a product. You're just using everybody's money to like pay each other back. If everyone had all their money back at once, it would collapse. But like, you just hope that doesn't happen.
You want immunity to wire fraud. You want to do the same thing in the NBA. You want to fix games. You want to fix fix card games.
Because fraud is big. Like you could like fix the lotto and like play the lotto and then like you wouldn't lose because it's fraud.
I mean, how do you fix the lotto though?
I don't know.
Because under this this world that we live in,
this universe,
like we don't have any extra powers. We just can get away with it.
Yeah. So you got to convince them. You could tell them that you could pay them.
Yeah.
Like I go to LeBron James and I'm like, look, buddy, you leave the game in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And I'll give you $50. And he's like, that sounds great to me. And then I make billions of dollars.
That's true.
Okay.
If they funnel it through you, you could be the funnel guy. In fact, but then they can just be brought up on charges. Anybody that talks to you is just going to, FBI is going to investigate.
They don't know that we have immunity, so we win and they lose always.
Okay, but what if you can still be caught? If you can still be caught, taken to prison, they can take your assets.
Oh, and they got no,
they can't. No,
you have immunity.
Yeah. So anything you make, you get to keep. I guess everybody else who you're involved with, they're done for. Sorry, that was a good question. I
mean, either way. On to the next one. What blows your mind every time you think about it?
What?
What blows your mind every time you think about it? Like what? Like if you think about it, you're just like, man, I don't even understand how that works.
I don't know. You go first. I gotta think.
The Great Filter.
I don't know what that is.
That thing we talked about, the Fermi Paradox and the Great Filter. Like when I was sitting down to do that episode, it's like episode 12 of season 2 or something. Go look it up. It's about the whole theory about the advancement of civilizations and level 1 civilization, level 2, and like the thought about is there life on other planets, and like there was the 9 different scenarios about like can there be other life. I was reading through that stuff and I was like trying to like conceptualize it to like be able to speak to you about it and like explain it to you.
Don't make me sound like a child.
No, because but it was
I wanted to explain it to you.
It was funny. So. I was literally just talking about this the other day to someone And I was like, that in that moment, it made me understand how stupid people feel. Because, and I mean that in a very nice way, because very rarely will someone talk to me and I'm just like, I can't comprehend what you're telling me. Like, you know, some you're just like, I just don't get it. But like people who are not intelligent, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
So like, I was reading a thing and I'm like, I just don't understand. I had to like sit there and focus all my brain power on it to like, and then finally I'm like, oh, I get it. But like, imagine if it was like that when someone was like trying to explain to you how to like hook a DVD player up. And you were just like, oh, I just don't get it. And you're just like, that's because you're stupid. Anyway.
I mean, you find that a lot out here. I kind of like think that's how like dogs look at us. But I don't know if I think dogs are operating under what I would call like the lowest of the stupid people, which is the ones that are affected by Dunning-Kruger, when you're so stupid that you're thinking you're the smartest person in the world. Now, a truly intelligent person, the wisest man knows that he knows nothing. I love that statement. I can't remember if it was Marcus Aurelius who said that or whatever. But
Martin Lawrence.
It could have been him too. Black Knight, he said a lot of pivotal things.
Black Knight.
Pivotal things. But so I think like the way the stupidest people don't even realize that they're dumb. They're probably just like, the earth is flat.
Dude.
They're just like, hey, yo, the earth is flat. And I'm like, how? Mr. Astrophysicist, he's like, no, the earth is flat.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Okay, I got you.
But you know what? And like,
but not understanding and like wanting to have that understanding, that puts you one step ahead is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess even to the point that I understood that I couldn't understood put me one step ahead of a guy who just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And like, but still, even with that,
at least you're trying to figure it out.
I'm like, dude, I don't like it when I feel stupid. Just saying.
I don't like it.
I don't
like it.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
But you didn't even say what blew your mind.
I don't. Yeah, I still honestly don't know. I would have to say something that blows my mind is the fact that people still don't believe that aliens are real because, you know, there's been a lot of stuff that has been said. It blows my mind that nobody cares. Every time I think about it, it blows my mind that nobody gives a shit.
It's like
the government has said there's aliens.
Okay, but I feel like aliens existing and worrying about it is the same about people who like sit around all day worried about like a war in another country. There's nothing you can really do about it, so you either have to accept it or do something to stop it.
Okay, so here's my thing. It's like we care about so much today, and I believe it's care fatigue that is really set in, because like everybody was pissed off about the Epstein files, and we went to the streets to figure that shit out, and we ended up getting nothing essentially for it, and except the government shutdown. I don't want to say anything bad about anybody involved in that, but I think aliens is bigger than that. Okay? I think that aliens is a little bit the possible technology, the fact that like there's been constant things talked about the decommission of these spaceships. There's entities that have been found. We have government that says that they have bodies and the ships. And what are they being used for? What are these things? Why are they here? There's proof.
Let me ask you a question.
There's proof and nobody cares.
If the government knows that aliens exist and tell us that,
yes,
and admit it, they must know that they're not dangerous because they still deny that the Epstein list exists.
Or maybe they're in the same situation that we're in, where it's like, what can they even do about it?
I mean, you know, if they're going to come and fry our brains and there's nothing we can do to stop it, wouldn't we just rather not know till it happens? Or would you rather be like waiting for the moment it's going to happen?
I mean, you okay, so that's not to say that they're being inactive when I say what you can do about it, but I mean, with a lot of the fact that America is so focused heavily on weaponry, and that's been our primary export, the fact that there's no sanctions on AI, it's all about staying ahead of the competition. And sometimes I question if the competition is truly these other countries, because just like the idea of like invading another country, this doesn't really make a lot of sense,
right?
Unless there's something there that you want.
What if there's no regulation on AI because they're hoping AI helps us kill the aliens, and we allow wars because war let us practice when the aliens come.
Well, yeah. And then when the end times come, not the end times necessarily, but like when you get like your bag and you get in your bunker, when that time comes, the country that has the strongest influence, that is the most resilient, will be able to imprint their own agendas into certain areas as they help to rebuild those areas. It's kind of like what America does, what Israel did to Palestine. It's pretty common. You go in there, raise the country gets raised, and then you build it back up. And hey, look, man, there's a Chinese flag on every corner.
I find it interesting that the destruction of something is called raising. Anyway, so that's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
We out.